Hi, I'm 27 and my sister is 30. We've never been close, but we always had a respectful relationship until recently. Our parents passed away a few years ago. They left a small inheritance, and at first, I thought everything was fair. We each got a modest amount in a trust fund, but I started noticing things that didn't add up. Every year, the lawyer sends statements. One day, I noticed an extra investment listed, something my sister never mentioned, something big. A few weeks ago, I went through old documents in the attic and found a letter from my parents. It mentioned a safety deposit box and some investments I had never heard about. I asked my sister about it. She laughed it off, saying, "Oh, that's just an old thing, nothing important." But the lawyer's statement clearly listed $50,000 under both our names. I confronted her again. She got defensive, saying I was trying to steal from her. I was shocked. I never knew about this account. I called the lawyer. He confirmed the money was still there, untouched. My sister had access the whole time, but never told me. I felt betrayed and confused. I couldn't understand why she would hide money from me. I tried to reason with her. I told her I always wanted to split everything equally, like our parents intended. She refused to listen. I decided to confront her in person. I thought maybe face to face she'd understand. She admitted she didn't tell me because she didn't think I deserved it. She claimed I wasn't responsible with money. I was stunned. This wasn't just about money anymore. It was about trust, respect, and family. I tried to stay calm, explaining again that fairness was all I wanted. She stormed out and hasn't spoken to me since. I felt angry, hurt, and completely betrayed. Could I trust her ever again? Or was I overreacting? After she left, I dug deeper. I found emails between her and the lawyer, confirming she had full control of the account for years and never told me. I realized this wasn't just carelessness. She intentionally hid money from me. And now I had to decide: confront her legally or try to repair our relationship. I posted a vague message online about sibling betrayal, and the responses were overwhelming. Some said I was overreacting. Others said I had every right to be angry. I tried talking to a friend for advice. They suggested mediation, maybe family counseling. But I'm not sure she'd even agree. I keep thinking about what my parents would have wanted. They always emphasized fairness and honesty. That's why this feels so wrong. Every time I think about it, I'm torn. I want my share, but I also want my sister in my life. Can I have both? So, am I the Jew? Was I wrong to confront my sister? What would you do in my shoes? Since confronting my sister, I haven't been able to stop thinking about everything that led up to this moment. Growing up, she was always seen as the responsible one, the organized one. I was the quieter sibling, often underestimated. Maybe that's why this hurts so much. It feels like she already made a decision about who I am, without ever asking me. I keep replaying the conversation in my head, wondering if I should have said things differently, wondering if my tone sounded accusing, even though I tried to stay calm. At the same time, I can't ignore the facts. The money existed. It was meant for both of us. And she chose not to tell me. Some people I talked to told me I should be grateful for what I already have, that money ruins families, that I should let it go for the sake of peace. Others said something very different. They said that this wasn't about greed, it was about honesty, about trust, about respecting someone enough to tell them the truth. That's what I keep coming back to. If she had told me from the beginning, none of this would have happened. We could have talked about it like adults. What hurts the most is realizing that she didn't just hide the money, she hid her reasoning. She decided I wasn't responsible enough without ever giving me the chance to prove otherwise. I've made mistakes in the past, sure, but haven't we all? Does that mean I deserve less? Does that mean I lose my right to be treated fairly? I wonder if I would have done the same thing in her position. Honestly, I don't think I could have lived with that secret. Family is complicated. You're expected to forgive things you'd never accept from anyone else. And sometimes that expectation feels unfair. I keep asking myself where the line is. At what point does keeping the peace become enabling betrayal? If I stay silent, am I protecting the relationship? Or just teaching her that my feelings don't matter? And if I push this further, legally or otherwise, am I destroying something that can never be repaired? I think about future holidays, family gatherings, awkward conversations, side glances, silence.
I think about whether this resentment will quietly grow if I pretend everything is fine. Because right now, nothing feels fine. Some people say money reveals who people truly are. Others say it simply amplifies what was already there. So now I'm left with these questions. Was I wrong to confront her directly? Was she wrong to decide what I deserve without telling me? And if you were in my place, what would you do next? I'm not looking for validation. I genuinely want to understand different perspectives. Because this decision doesn't just affect me. It affects my family, my future, and how I see the people closest to me. So, AITA?